Welcome to the Mental Margarita Show. I have Rose Tumarillo and Chef David from the legendary and Las Vegas favorite diner, Black and Blue Diner, with us today. How are you?
We are great. Thank you.
It's so wonderful to have you. It's so wonderful that you have this wonderful place that serves food, and you're on the list for one of the best vegan restaurants in Las Vegas. That's wonderful. I've seen some wonderful things about the diner. But first, we want to go back and the story which inspired the creation of all this. How did this start, Rose? You opened in 2020. What made you decide to try this in Las Vegas and Black and Blue Diner? What's a little history on the name and how this came about?
Well, my partner at the time, had this vision of the Waffle House. Okay, and if you're familiar with the Waffle House is everywhere in the United States. And the design of the building of the Waffle House is very similar to the design of the building of Black and Blue Diner. And he is from New York. I am from New York. And we both love New York diner food. And he and I had worked together in another restaurant that I own in North Carolina. We did great things together. And he said, I really would love to open a New York-based style diner in Vegas because he lives in Vegas. And I said, well, if the food is anything like what we've done at my restaurant here where he was working with me, I said, let's do it. Because we know we both grew up with diners were like the mainstay in New York. That was your go-to place late at night. That was your go-to place early in the morning. You go anytime during the day, you could get anything you wanted. So when he told me about it, I got excited about it. He started talking about the pastrami, the Reuben, kind of eggs you can get, the pancakes, the waffle, and it just brought back all these great memories. So with that in mind, we decided he found this building, an old Arby's building on 315 South Decatur, which is where we are. We renovated it with the style of the roof, the way the Waffle House was. And we had some issues with construction like everybody does, and it got delayed. So we hit 2020 and we were like, okay, we got to do this now. We got to open. So bam, what happens is we get this COVID pandemic. And we said, well, listen, we've waited way too long now to get this place open. We're going to go for it. So we lived all the restrictions, all of the things we had to do, to make people feel comfortable because everybody was scared out of their mind to go anywhere or do anything. So that we had to go with, the dining room could only be open 20%. Okay, thank goodness we had a to-go window so we could do the to-go food. But even that, we had to do so many things to make sure everything was very, very well sealed, sanitized everything in the diner. So we lived through all of that in 2020 because we opened in November, and then COVID continued in 2021. So again, the dining room was just 20%, then 40%, then, the governor kept upping up. Finally, we got to that 100% in 2021. So really, 2022 was still a year where COVID was still around. And we still had to watch because we get these outbreaks and of course people get scared. So one of the things David and I are just very vigilant about is sanitation, like for sure, because I never want someone saying, hey, I got COVID at Black and Blue Diner.
Right.
So this year, 2023, is really the first year I consider the business to be open without any restrictions. I mean, I know COVID is still living and breathing and doing its thing out there, but it's not as prevalent. And we kind of get to operate like a real business. So with that in mind, we just want to keep the mantra of, hey, you feel like you're coming to a New York style diner. Now, the vegan food was just a very last minute thought preparing the menu when we first did it back in 2020. Vegan was not that big back then, but my partner said, you know what, I think we should put a couple of vegan dishes out there. Like, who knew? Vegan has exploded. And so David has done a great job with expanding the vegan options. And we listen to the customers when they say, hey, listen, can you do a vegan waffle? Hey, can you do this vegan dish? Can you do this? We listen because we want to give them as much as we can. We don't want to be known as 100% vegan, but we want to know to have really great vegan food. And that has worked.
Wonderful. It's wonderful to have that option for people because, you get a family that comes in and everyone has different tastes and different preferences. And, some are a little bit more conscious about what they want to eat. So having both vegan and non-vegan options and our traditional favorites is wonderful to be able to offer to everyone. There's something for everyone to
Well, and
have.
that is the reaction we get from a lot of people when they come with the family and they say, and we have every guest fill out a comment card because we want to know, how was your experience? Was it worth it? Any suggestions for improvements? And a lot of people write, we are so ecstatic that we can go out with our vegan daughter. We are so excited we can bring our vegan friends and our non-vegan friends and come and have a meal together. You know, it's very challenging because if you're not vegan, you really don't want to go to a vegan restaurant.
Right,
You
exactly.
really
And a lot of people don't know, number one, how delicious some of those options can be.
Mhm.
And healthy is delicious. So being able to promote that and still be able to cater to everyone's taste. Speaking of catering, you also provide catering for events,
Yes, we do.
parties, and
Yep.
accommodate large parties as well.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
The Black and Blue Diner opened in 2020 and is located at 315 South Decatur Boulevard between Meadows Lane and Alta. This New York-style diner meets Las Vegas with classic favorites and some new world flair, offering dine-in, online ordering, and now catering for your events. The Black and Blue Diner was also featured in the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the Las Vegas Weekly, featured in the Las Vegas Dining Guide, and praised for their wide variety of vegan-friendly menu options. More recently, they just earned their recommended badge by Restaurant Guru.
We like doing catering for a lot of the not-for-profits will come to us, you know, hey, listen, like we had one where they were promoting a bus trip for the kids to go to a camp. And they didn't have a lot of money, but you know what? Listen, Dave and I put our heads together because, listen, we want to support the local community as well because they give back to us and we want to give back to them. So anytime we can help and do things like that, it's very rewarding when we get these pictures of how the kids are excited eating the food and, you know, they're packing the food and they're getting ready to go on the bus on their camping trip. They've never gone on a camping trip before. You know, all of that is important to us as well.
And that's wonderful. You know, you've endured some challenges early on, and it didn't break your stride. And you kept rolling with it, and and you give back to the community, and being able to combine a love and passion for something with involving the community is just such a wonderful way to do business. And it really sends a wonderful positive message to the community. You even offer a discount for first responders, teachers, and veterans, and that means so very much because a lot of times they do with less so that they can provide more to the people of the community. So thank you. We're proud of you for making that a priority for you as well in your
That's
business.
that's definitely my pleasure. And that's our way of thanking them for all that they do for us.
Attention first responders, teachers, and veterans. On your next visit to the Black and Blue Diner, show your ID card to receive a 10% discount.
And Chef David, let's hear a little bit from you. Busy and working hard in the kitchen as always. Chef David, what's some of your favorite things to prepare? What's your specialty, most requested dish maybe, or your favorite that you like to prepare for everyone?
My favorite place is the vegan omelette. When I came into Black and Blue Diner, I didn't know I nothing about the vegan. For sure, 2-3 years ago, I didn't know about the vegan. I only the regular food. I start to learning on Black and Blue Diner. I start to learn how to cook the vegan eggs because it's not easy. It's more of the hard part we had on the business restaurant cook the vegan eggs because it's very. We need to take care of for cook a good omelette vegan. That is my favorite dish because I learning the vegan. I learning cook vegan food because I never tasted. I didn't know nothing about the vegan. I learned in Black and Blue Diner about the vegan food. The vegan omelette is my passion to cook because I love when the people come to me I love when the people say, "Hey, thank you for making the vegan food. Thank you. Your vegan breakfast. Your vegan breakfast is awesome." I love it when the people say that one. That is my favorite plate to cook, the vegan omelette, because it's a special food. We need to take care about the vegan community, because more of the people or more of the business restaurant, they don't care about the vegan community. I care about the vegan community. I know vegan, but I care about the vegan community. That is my favorite dish, the vegan omelet.
Oh, thank you so much for having a passion for that and wanting to make the best food and the best tasting vegan options. That's wonderful. You know, it's we like to expand what we do and learn new things, and you embrace that and be able to make a lot of people happy with the work you do every day.
Yeah, or vegan place.
Mhm.
That is the goal for Rose and I.
Wonderful. And you were even featured in the vegan as vegan friendly and vegan's baby
Yes, my Edelman,
too long
yes, yeah.
ago.
Yeah, we asked her a lot of questions
Mhm.
always because she's a good. So Christina and her, she support too much to Rose and I about the vegan.
Yeah. Diana Edelman, she really started the vegan following probably before it was really as big as it is today. But she really goes all over. I mean, she goes worldwide to try vegan food everywhere. So, you know, Dave and I are on the hunt for some really good bacon. We can't seem to find anything locally. Well, you know, Diana's always, you know, looking for better quality suppliers for us, and you know, she's come up with a bacon guy, and we're hoping he's going to work out, but they're not yet distributing it to Vegas, but we hope in early 2024 they will. But she is a wealth of information and knowledge about the vegan world. She really is. She knows it inside and out.
Yeah. And Christina, the other girl,
And Christina as well. Yep,
Christina.
she's been helping us as well with some things to think about for vegan, you know, because David and I are not vegan, and obviously, you know, we want to continue to service the vegan community, and the only way is we keep it fresh is to continue to add to that, because people are still asking, hey, you got a lot of options, but can you add more? So we have to keep coming up with new ideas. And what David did, which was great, he took some of our non-vegan dishes like the jackpot breakfast and made it a vegan jackpot breakfast, you know, so they can have some fun of a little bit of everything, like our regular jackpot breakfast.
And let's talk about that for a moment. It's one of your most popular. You also have a special that you do a 2-for-1 on Wednesdays. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And what can you get with the jackpot breakfast? We're going to show a picture of that too, so people can see how delicious it looks. And they need to come in and experience that. What do you get with that?
All right, David, I'll let you talk about that
Yeah.
one. That's a good one.
We have that is the bigger plate we have. Really, we had the 2x1 special Tuesday and Wednesday because we try to support the community right now. You know, we have it's a hard time for everybody right now. We try to be we try to support the community. The jackpot is the bigger plate we have. You can choose you want pancakes, you want waffle, or you want French toast. You can choose your eggs. It's coming with eggs, 2 eggs, any style. You want a scramble, vericio, verminia, any style of the eggs, and you can choose the meat too. We have bacon, sauces, ham, you can turkey sauces. You can choose the meat. It coming with side the hash brown or side the New York potatoes. It's a big plate. It's coming 2 eggs breakfast with bacon, potatoes. You can choose the French toast, pancakes, or waffle. That is the bigger plate we have.
Oh, wonderful. That sounds so delicious. There are so many things that you have. We have touched on vegan food, but you serve all of the traditional favorites, from salads, sandwiches. I learned something new about the Reuben sandwich just from looking at your menu and seeing some fun facts that you have on your Facebook page. We do want people to follow you and keep up with what's going on. They can sign up for your newsletter and
Right.
also join your loyalty rewards program. So you're still giving back to your regular customers. They come in, they spend $1, they get 1 point. So there's lots of different ways that they can take advantage of that and come in and try their favorites and bring the whole family, folks. There's nothing better than a date at the diner. My parents used to go on dates at the local diner all the time.
Come into the Black and Blue Diner and score your own jackpot breakfast. And don't forget to bring a friend for 2-for-1 Wednesdays. Keep up with everything that's happening at Black and Blue Diner by joining our weekly newsletter. Also sign up for our loyalty rewards program because every dollar you spend equals 1 point. Need a casual lunch date? Black and Blue Diner is the place to go, where great memories and great food are enjoyed every day. This shout out goes out to Diana Edelman, host of The Good Fork, founder of Vegan's Baby and Vegan Dining Month, curator of vegan tours and chef-driven events.
Ooh, what's the story behind the names? Is there anything special with that?
There was really nothing special about it other than the cardboard design of the building that my partner had done, making it look like it is today. Why he really called it Black and Blue, I think he just liked the two B's, B and B, you know, to make it a fast name. If you didn't want to say Black and Blue, you go, hey, I'm going to B and B. But he liked the color blue and he's definitely loved the color black. So that's how the colors kind of came about, because we loved those colors.
Okay, wonderful. So just to kind of sum up what you folks do, you're the New York diner meets Las Vegas with classic favorites and some new world flair. So we definitely want folks to come in and experience the diner, meet you folks. There's just so many great things to be said, you know, just from events to things that people may not even realize that they can come in and enjoy. And, you know, for those that are health conscious and like you said, you know, we have to take care of ourselves, and that's what the Mental Margarita Show is all about. It's about being well in our spirits, our minds, our bodies, and that's something that you're offering, a place for people to get together, have good company with one another, and have some great food. And we're so glad that you're here on the Mental Margarita Show with us. Is there anything new cooking up in as far as specials or things that people need to be aware of or on the lookout for?
Well, I think in 2020, David, you want to talk?
I was talking, remember you and I were talking about, I had a new dish for the vegan community in January. Explain her, it's the vegan chilaquiles.
Say that one more time, vegan chile?
Chilaquiles.
Okay.
This is a Mexican plate. It's a Mexican plate, but I make it vegan. The green salsa, red salsa, we make it homemade. We do homemade if they are vegan. Red salsa, and green salsa, we're vegan. We make a vegan chilaquiles for the January, for the vegan population. That is my new plate.
Wonderful. That's exciting. So what comes on the traditional plate? For those of the audience that may not be familiar with what normally comes on that dish?
Oh, okay, it's a crispy tortillas, like chips. We make it homemade. Not make it tortillas. We buy the tortillas, but we fry on the vegan fryer, like chips. We make it green salsa with onion. We saute. We get the flavor. We add chicken or beef, vegan chicken or beef. We put on top the chips. We add a vegan cheese and vegan eggs. That is the chilaquiles, vegan chilaquiles.
On your next visit to the Black and Blue Diner, be sure to request Chef David's special new dish, chilaquiles, celebrating his Mexican heritage, in both vegan and non-vegan options.
Oh, that's exciting. Well, we're really excited to be able to share your story with our audience and be able to share all the wonderful things that you have. And know, folks, you can order online, you can pick up, you can have delivery. There's all kinds of ways that you can get the wonderful, delicious things from Black and Blue Diner. Yeah. And we're so excited to be able to share that.
The other day, almost 1 week ago, I bring one family the new dish, because before I put something, I like my regular customer, vegan customer, they try my new dish, because I like it. Maybe, hey David, I think so it's too salty. I like the forward, you know. I want to learn about the vegan. They love it. They love it, the vegan chilaquiles. I think it's a new play for us, but at the same time, I think so nobody has on Vegas the vegan chilaquiles. I think so we are the first restaurant have the vegan chilaquiles. I'm very excited about that.
It is exciting, and you're the right now the only place they can find it. Vegan chilaquiles, right?
Yeah,
Did
I
I say
think
that
so.
right?
I really, I look around a different restaurant, vegan restaurant, they don't have nothing about the vegan chilaquiles. I think so more because I am Mexican, you know, I am Mexican. That is a Mexican play or traditional Mexican play. Yeah, I try to make like for the vegan community. At the same time, I want to sell for no vegan because I can work on both sides. The new plate. I am focused on the vegan. My salsas is focused for the vegan community, but at the same time, the people is not vegan. They eating because they didn't know it's vegan salsa. So you know
Right.
you can see the difference. You can see the difference. It's vegan or it's not vegan. But we offer for vegan and no vegan.
That's wonderful. And they need to come in and ask for Chef David's new special, vegan or non-vegan chilaquiles.
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 Yeah, chilaquiles.
Okay, I'm gonna get it right. I promise. I
Okay.
get it right.
And you know what? I think it's something different, which, you know, like we like to change up so it's not the regular things that people always eat, you know? And it's something new, and it's, you know, you go in and say, hey, they got a new dish. I think I want to try it. You know, it keeps it interesting so that they don't keep ordering the same thing every time they come in. I mean, they can do that for sure, but hey, listen, we want to give them something new in January. We think that's a fun time to do it.
It is, and you advertise that your menu is fully customizable. You listen to your customers, and that's the really important thing, is that you listen, you give them what they ask for, what they want. You know, people with special dietary needs, you know, there's all kinds of different ways that we can serve our customers, and you folks have hit the nail on the head with that one. So it's a
Well,
home run and a winner, just like your jackpot breakfast.
well, and we like to think when they come to the diner, they walk in, they close the door behind them, they forget about what's going on in the outside world. You know, we've got this great music playing, the vibes are really upbeat in the diner, the food's really good, the servers are really upbeat, you know, and it gets people to be in a different zone, you know, and we all need that because we're all got hectic lives outside going on. And if you can get an hour of just really great food with whomever, significant other, family or friends, great music playing, you know, we feel like we've really now made a person's day.
Wonderful. And you know what? And it making new fans and new followers, and it just adds to the family, because really this is a family business and a family environment and family atmosphere. And we want people to get that feeling of welcome and warmth that they're going to experience when they walk through the door.
Correct. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You folks have done a fabulous job. We're very proud of you. Thank you for all your hard work day in, day out, because it's never done. And
Well,
you
and
folks,
like David and I always say, it's not, we don't look at it as a job. We love what we do. You know, it's not like, oh gosh, here we go again today. Like David and I just already started our call at 9 o'clock this morning, which we do every Monday and Tuesday. You know, we're like already, okay, let's go. It's not about, oh my, here we are again. No, we are like, okay, what are we up to for the week? You know, what do we got to do? What's happening? You know, we're ready to roll. We're ready to roll.
wonderful. Well, we thank you, and that comes through. That passion and that love for what you do really shines through in what you present and what you prepare for everyone to enjoy. So thank you.
Well, thank you for having us, Rebecca. We appreciate it. It's been great talking with you. And we look forward to seeing the airing on January 14th at 2:35 p.m.
Wonderful. Well, everyone else too is going to get to be introduced to the Black and Blue Diner, and we're excited for them to come in and experience what you all have to offer there. So thank you again. Thank you for supporting your community. And we've really enjoyed having you on the Mental Margarita Show.
Well,
Thank you
best
so
of luck
much.
to you, and thank you again. Have a great day.
You're welcome. You also.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Starstruck, here's a sprinkle of the stardust. Hold your champagne glass and your cigars up. See the guys with mob ties drive the cars up. Bright lights, most nights they buy the bars up. Candy coated Chevy cars on the highway. It's Frankie baby, it's on and this is my way. Dean Martin at the Sands this Friday. With Sammy Davis, here's a little hint where I stay. The city shines like Liberace's mansion, and you know Elvis had the whole city dancing. Showgirl silhouette steady prancing. Shout out to June, just the Copa Girls anthem. Legal gambling, yeah, that would tempt me. It's Sin City, holy water couldn't cleanse me. And Wayne Newton had the crowd in a frenzy. Live at the Stardust, the seats never empty. Now if you having a good time in Las Vegas, at the count of 3, I want to hear you scream, Viva Las Vegas. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Viva Las Vegas! And Main Street was the official local beer stop. Enough slot machine noise to make your ears pop. The cigarette girls walking souvenir shops, while Red Fox had them laughing till the tears drop. Before Steve got a win at the right time, Sig and Roy had a long circus lifeline. Now the strip's got a lot of neon light signs. Would you agree there's not another city like mine? Years later, Mayweather got the city hot, and everybody in your city with a TV watch. Celine Dion got celebrities at every spot. Boys the Man even got Jenny on the block. Now here's a culture shot, the desert's got a hockey scene. Golden Knights, yeah, the #1 hockey team. And we even got the Raiders repping Vegas now. So get the champagne, it's time to bring the waiters out.